Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Wow. Okay. 30-second lag. Hi, Kim. Right there on the screen is my email address. If you would email me your contact info, I would appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Welcome. Hi, Beth. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. If y'all would help me share this out, I appreciate it. Okay. I've got some pretties for you today. I'm hoping to get through all of this fabric from the 50s and 60s so we can move on to other stuff that I have to sell. But I've been in kind of a creative funk and I haven't wanted to make anything lately, I guess, because I made so much in the last 2 months. But hey, Ricky, I found that red and white check fabric that you bought. I have it here for you. I don't know if I think that was all you bought and it was only $4, so I didn't invoice you. But if you get anything today, we'll add that to it. But anyway, I kind of think I got out of my creative funk because I've been making some absolutely gorgeous things. And, you know, I love creating. What can I tell you? And I have dove deep into my lace and snippet bag until I'm like going, help, I've fallen into my lace and snippet bag and I can't get out. But I'm a very much of a free form creator, and I don't follow patterns. I mean, I'll get inspiration. I've watched quite a few videos and I got inspiration off of them, but then I go dive in my pile and what comes out is quite different. So anyway, and what else has happened this week? We were up in the 80s, and then all of a sudden it's back down to 40. So back on the sweater it goes. But next week I think we're going to have another day of 50 in the highs, and then we'll go back up to the 80s, 70s and 80s. But anywho, so I have postcards. I want to start out with these little charms because y'all know I'm in the bead business, and I have gone through my charms and decided I would share. And so, because I know several people asked me for charms and I didn't bring them out. So, but I did today, and we'll wait till everybody gets in here and see if anybody wants some charms. Anywho, so today I have for you doilies, tatting, paper doilies, embroidery, appliques, yo-yos, quilt pieces, handmaids, and 50s and 60s fabric. So yeah, I've got a ton of stuff. And I still have, lots to show you that I have on the back burner. So thank you all for coming and supporting my channel. I appreciate you. I'm going to do, I might do a giveaway, but usually I just throw something in everybody's box as a gift rather than do giveaways. Okay. I guess a light would help here. All right, let's get started, shall we? Well, you're in the right place. Hey, Lori, welcome in. Wait till you see the stuff I've made, Lori. You're going to flip. Okay, these are charms. These are the rhinestone snowflake. Rhinestone snowflakes. Beautiful. Just have to say they're beautiful. They're $2. This is the butterfly in a heart. Can you see that? And that's $2. I have one set of sewing charms in the silver. And these are Austrian crystal and rhinestone charms, blue. And then down here on E are sewing charms in the antique gold. And they are $2 this round. I believe there's 5 charms for $2. And I will get my Sharpie. Hi, Darla. Welcome in, hon. Darla for a B. Ricky for a D. Thank you, girls. Kim for a C. Did you send your info, Kim? Let me look here. And an A. I've got okay. There it is. Gotcha. Thank you. Took a while to load all those all those emails. All right, get off of that screen. Where are you? Come back, StreamYard. Okay, there we go. So I got everybody, I think. Darla, Ricky, Kim. Thank you so much. Let me put them in the bucket. All right, next charms are the dollar bags. So what I've got are the Tree of Life charms in the gold. Tree of Life, they're all different. And I have the Tree of Life in the rose gold. I have 2 of those. I have these little enamel butterflies. Really tiny little enamel butterflies. That's C. I have birds, bees and butterflies and dragonflies. Bees, butterflies, and dragonflies. B, B, and D. And then this bag is just dragonflies. That is E. And that is $1 round. Uh-oh. We're going to take it easy today. I know there's a big lag. It was 32 seconds. I could not believe it. That's crazy. All right, Darla wants B. Darla. Ricky wants C. And D. And Beth wants E. Thank you, girls. Anybody else? Alrighty. So I've got these new doilies. These are just stunning. They're an oyster color. And they have a raised rose in the middle. And they're this beautiful oyster. It's not white. Where's white? It's not white. It's not cream. It's an oyster. They're 50 cents a piece. And you can get as many as you want. I will make a list. But they're just so pretty. They are 4 inches across. Okay, Darla for 6. Kim for 6. I love this color. It's so unusual, and it's just really almost antique-y yumminess. Just saying. Okay, let me put that in there. Okay, I gotcha. All right. Here is something I created. I just stumbled across this prompt, and this prompt said, "Use make a tab where the moths have eaten through the lace." And I thought, what an unusual prompt. So, me and my spirit of creativity, I had this tablecloth that tears beautifully. So I did it. I made you a tab that has a moth on it, and in the tablecloth there's all these holes in the lace, and it's just shabby goodness. So that's A. This is B, and in each of these pieces are little holes. Okay, Beth, I got you. And I don't know if anybody will want these, but I had fun because I love to have holy lace. Holy lace. That just cracked me up. Anyway, so I ripped and I tore the lace, and I had a lot of fun making these. And they go on top of your page. So the way they are intended is they'll be right here as a tab on the top. So I might need to spread out. This C, D, and E is this guy. He's got a hole in it. And I'm gonna put F up here, although I don't have an F. Let me see if I have an F. Oh, F. Where are you? Got an M. Let's do an M. Okay. And this one is all holy and torn. And if you need me to take any of them out, I surely will. I'm going to do those for $2. They were just super fun to make, and I hope you like them. Oh, what I put? $2.99? $2. Fat fingers, sorry. Okay, Kim for E. Thank you, Kim. Darla for A. Thank you, Darla. I like unusual things like that, you know, something different. Thanks, Kim. Alrighty, we'll put those aside. I also made these. I'm going to try to clear off my desk here. You know, sometimes if you're in this business, my desk will get so junky. And what I'll do, like I did last week, is I'll take a tub and I'll just sweep everything in the tub. And then I'll sort it and go back and put it all where it belongs. Sometimes you just have to do that, because I found stuff with people's name on it, stuffed in corners, and you know, you just got to watch it. Okay, I made these. My girlfriend in Dallas, she challenged me to use denim. Well, I had this whitewashed denim, and it has this cute little embroidered design on it. And then I added lace and a dark check fabric, and then put these little flowers on top. And it's just a little lace dangle. And I have 2 made, and they're celebrating the challenge she did for me for use denim, Rebecca, use denim. I'm going, okay, whatever. I did. So anyway, they were cute. No one for these? Okay. I'll put those over. All right. Next, I have these. These are 1958 check stubs. 1958 check stubs. They are written on cursive with blue ink. And I'm doing, there are 3 check stubs per page. So that'll be 6 check stubs for $3, 2 pages. And so let's do that. Let's do A and B. Hold on. And then I have these. These are old grocery receipts, and they're from 1939. And they're very fragile. They're very old and written in pencil. And I had to watch it because some of them tore. But they're very old, 1939. So those are 10 for $3. Actually, let's do 369. 9 for $3, which is 3 pages, and 10 for $3 on the receipts. A or B? I know, so confusing. Hey, Christine. All right, so I'll put those up. If anybody wants those, holler at me. Okay, next we have the doily packs. There are 16 doilies, ranging from a large rectangle to the smallest is, I believe, a 3-inch. There are 16 doilies for $4. And most all of these are vintage. And I have 4 packs made. Darla, you got it? Anybody else? Okay, put those aside. All right. I have got these, oops, I'm dropping apple peas. So let me get these up here. So I've got this antique. This is cotton fabric. What I did is it's in a strip for you to make snippet rolls or ruffles or whatever. They are pink, and then I have it in blue. And there is, where did I write it down? A yard and 3/4, and they're $2 each. Ricky, can you make me a pack of 30 of the smallest ones, please? 30 doilies? The paper doilies? Okay. Let me know if that's what you meant. Alrighty. Yes, paper doilies. Okay. The smallest I have is 3, 4, and 5-inch. And the 4 and 5-inch are from France. And so I'll do that. Beth, for one of each. Thank you, Beth. Now, if you love this color, good news. I have fat quarters in these cotton fabrics, the pink and the blue. If you would like a fat quarter, it's $2 a fat quarter. Type it in now. Pink and blue cotton. If you want a fat quarter. It's a beautiful shabby pink, shabby blue. Kim, you want 2A and 1B. You got it. Okay, I got Kim. And then on the fat quarters of pink and blue, Beth wants one of each. All right. It's a beautiful color. Thank you, girls. Hey, Robin. All right, so those are available if you want fat quarters or if you want these strips. Okay, let me put that away. I have some appliques. These, let's do these first. Let's see. These are vintage appliques. I've had them for a while, and I thought, well, I guess I'm going to share. Let me show you what you get. Let's do 2 rounds. Okay, A, B, or C. So these appliques are from Korea. And they're a beautiful cream color. And they have a rose in the middle. Very beautiful medallion. They're from Korea. You get 5 for $2. These are little vintage appliques. They are little pink flowers. You've probably seen me make journaling cards out of these. Okay, that's B. And C are these vintage appliques. There are little tiny tulips. Red and pink tulips. So those are 5 for $2. Blech. If I can get it back in the bag. They are limited because they're one of a kind. I don't even think they make them anymore. But here we go. Vintage appliques. I love the tiny. I'm the little tiny nut. Darla for A and B. Got you, Darla. Kim for A, B, and C. Thank you, Kim. Anybody else? Well, y'all are getting all the good stuff. All right, let's move those aside. So then I have these. These are vintage blue and white flowers. They're about 1.5 inches wide. So you get those. That is A. And I have the daisies. The daisies. And then I have a couple of the yellow tulips, like the red and pink, the yellow tulips. And I have a couple of the orange. These were the most limited. this little orange applique. Hope I put it on the right side. And I love these tiny appliques. And then I have the blue. Let's do E. These are also vintage and tiny, tiny. So you have the blue flowers and the little blue clusters. And that's how they came. So that is more than 5 for that pack. 6 in there. All right, $2. Go. Kim for B and E. Thank you, Kim. Darla for B. C and E. Thank you, Darla. Anybody else? Okay. Wonder where everybody is today. All right, let me put those up. Thank you, girls. Alrighty. Then I went through my stash and I found these beautiful netted embroidery that I was using. And they're 12 by 12 squares. And trust me, this is not an easy thing to cut out. So if they're not perfectly square, please forgive me. But they have the beautiful little rose medallions on the netting. And these are $2. I love cutting these out. I love using the netting for scrunching, and it's just a really pretty embroidered piece of fabric. So I will make a list. Anybody for that? I don't see anybody coming in. All right, let me move that out. All right, then I've got mulberry paper and handmade paper. I went through my stash and found that I had a lot of mulberry paper. Where's the one I had open? There. So you're going to get the fibrous mulberry paper, the handmade paper, handmade paper, handmade paper, handmade paper, handmade paper, handmade paper, mulberry paper, handmade paper, all different colors, fibrous paper. This has little flecks in it, and then another handmade paper. So all of those, we're going to do these packs for $1.50. These make great pockets. If you like to emboss, these make great embossing papers. So that I collect specialty papers, and so there you go, $1.50. I thought I'd share. Paper, specialty paper. No one wants any specialty paper? That's a good price. Most of these are from Nepal. Okay. That aside. Alrighty. I've got this strange thing here. I don't know if anybody wants it. It's a velvet cording and velvet piece that came off of a tablecloth. And rather than throw it away, I thought, let me see if anybody wants it. And if you want it, it's free for the first me. I don't know if you could do something with that. It's pretty darn cool. No one wants it? You don't want it? Alrighty. I have these. Let's see, what shall we do next? So I've got lace here. Let's do these. Get these out of my way. These are crocheted, beautiful cream crochet doilies. I love this doily because of the really ornate edges that it has. It makes it really fluffy. And you get 12 for $5. And this is what it looks like. Very soft and very fluffy. Beautiful. Okay, I don't see anybody coming in for that. All right, let's move on. Okay, I don't know if you saw it, but I have these lace packs, and there are tons of lace, including the kind of lace that tears. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, eyelet, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's an Art Deco one. 10, 11 large pieces of lace. And I was doing these for $8. 11, and they are big. And so if you need laces for background, these are the way to get them because you get such a variety in a pack. And I have several of those. Kim, you want one? Thank you, Kim. Yeah, I put lace behind everything, so. Okay, I have more of those available if you need it. So, what else here? I think I'm down to the laces, or the fabric, or the handmaids. What should we do first? Let's do these fabrics. This is a Canta quilt. I have 2 of these available. It's this beautiful mint blue color, and it's a Canta quilt that I cut up, and it's quite large. I have it folded over. And you know, Canta quilts have that stitching, hand stitching through it. And I'm going to do this for $4. See how big it is? $4 for the Canta quilt. It's this mint blue. And I have 2 of them. No one for those. Okay. Let's go do the quilts then. All right, let me show you something I made. I did these a long time ago, and it kept pestering me in my brain that I need to do these again. But these are tabs. And you can cut off what you need. And all you do is glue them to a page and you have a fluffy lace and doily tab. Isn't that cute? And all you have to do is snip, snip, and you got the lace and doily tab. There are 6 on each, and they are $3. Lace and doily scrappy tabs. I've been making these for a long time, but I kept thinking about them like they wouldn't leave me alone. I know. They're going, make me again, make me, make me. I'm going, okay. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to give one to Darla and one to Kim. Kim, I can make you another one. Let me put ×2 and I can make you one. Another one. I hope that stays. Let me put a pin in it. Thanks, girls. Glad you like those. Ouch. Need any DNA on it. Alrighty. I have these mini applique packs. These are $3. They come like this. There are 22 little mini appliques, flowers, doilies. I'll show you. And a little doily dangle with a mother of pearl button. I'll get it all out here in a minute. So they are 22 pieces, all little flowers, butterflies, appliques. Okay? And that's what comes in the pack. And you get your little dangle. And it's $3. And I have too many. I bought all these little mini, because I do a lot of mini stuff. Okay, you'll see that. I do a lot of mini stuff. This one looks like tatting. Anyway, they are really, really nice. Alrighty then, let's do Kim for one, Darla for one, Beth for one. Did I say hi, Beth? Anybody else? Thank you, girls. I have 2 left if anybody wants those. 2 left. Alrighty, I've got, what's in here? Ooh, bling. I got bling bags. Well, it comes in this organza bag. Oh, Christine, I got you, hon. I got 1 left. Anybody want the last one? Christine, I sent you another email. I found more of your stuff. So these are bling bags. 1 more applique bag left. If anybody wants it. These are bling bags. And they are $5. And you get some of these, like this one, are old mother of pearl buttons. All kinds of rhinestone blings. And mother of pearl buttons. And they're $5 each. In the organza bag. Oh, there's even more down there in the bottom. Look at that little tiny one. And I didn't count how many pieces, but there's a lot. Oh, here it tells me. 26 pieces. Some of these rhinestone ones I've had in my stash forever. 26 pieces. Bling bags. Anybody want those? Okay. Those away. Okay, I have a couple old laces here. Let's do. Haven't done these in a while. Where'd my bee go? Uh-oh. A and B. This is a beautiful nude eyelash lace. Oopsie. Nude, which is my favorite. It's also French. And this one is a entre deux. And these A or B are going to be $1 a yard. And I will make a list. Alrighty, here we go. Kim for one of each. Darla for one of each. See, that's why we have to slow down because the lag is so bad. Beth for two of each. Christine for 2B. Thank you, ladies. All right. Let me put a pin in this so I don't have a mess on my hands. Put a pin in it. Okay. I've got this lace, and it's stunning, just saying. It is pink netted embroidered lace. How many yards of that do I have? Let's make that A. I think I have 3 yards of that. Trying to find something I have a lot of. Oh, here. I've got 2 yards, maybe 2 yards. No, I think there's 3. Then I have 2 yards of this netted lace. And it's 4 inches. No, it's 7 inches wide. So beautiful pink. And these are $4 a yard. Hey, Penny, welcome in. Oh, hi, Janine. Where'd my little notepad go? Janine for A and B. Anybody else? I have 2 yards of B, in case you want to get all 2, Janine, and I have 3 yards of A. Okay, we're going to move on. Thank you. All right, I have this beautiful purple. I don't see you, Beth. Put it in again, hun. I don't see you at all. What did you want? Let me get my bag. Did you want one of each? A. Okay, hon. I got you. Thank you. And then Janine wants the rest of anything that's left. Okay, thanks, Janine. All right. Next, I have a purple. That's weird. Kim, you wanted A too. Okay. I didn't see you either. This better cut that out. All right, I got you. Cut that out, YouTube. All right, here is the purple. Did I write down how many I have? Yes, 2 yards of this gorgeous purple embroidered ginkgo flower. Can't say that 3 times. Ginkgo. And then I have, it looks like I have 1 yard of this little white, creamy, embroidered pink and cream. 1 yard only of that one. And I have 1 yard of this one. It's a big one. It is the 9 inches wide. So you really get 2 for 1 because it's doubled. You get embroidery here and embroidery here on this gorgeous netting. It's pink. And that is only 1 yard, and that is all I have. So A, B, and C, $4. Hold on. Didn't take it. There we go. You put them back in the bag. Oh, that one said $5. Oh well. Whoever gets that, gotta do. Thanks, girls. I just have too much. I have to cut myself off and say, okay, go through the pile and say, I love this, I can't live without it, or yes, I can live without it, you know? That's what it ended up being. Because, hello, my name's Rebecca, and I'm a little applique hoarder. All right, here we go. Beth for C. Beth. $4. Janine wanted C. That's gone. Janine for A. And did I miss anybody for the pink flowers? And I have 1 more yard of A. Let's wait a second in case someone's didn't come in. Janine wants the B. Thank you, Janine. How are you doing, lady? So B and C are gone. And I have 1 more purple left. If anybody wants it. All right. I've got this. I have, how much of this? I have 4 yards of this one. Okay, Janine, thank you. It's a gorgeous lavender, and it has a little ecru embroidery with the lavender. It's very vintage looking. Very airy, kind of, if that's what you're going for. Airy. All for Janine. Okay, got it. So I have 4 yards of that. I've only got 1 of this one. And it is a beautiful pink rose. Just saying, stop the car. It's gorgeous. And I would totally use this. I like to cut it off, whatever I'm not using, and ruffle this little chiffon stuff. Oh my God, it makes such beautiful ruffles. So that is B, just 1 of those. And then here I have 2 yards of C. Now I'm going to do a dangle sale next week, so y'all get ready for that. You know me and my dangles. This is beautiful. It's got these little raised embroidered flowers. And I don't know if you saw the snippets I did last week, but I used this in some of those. So there's 2 yards of that. Okay, A, B, or C, $4 a yard. There we go. I have to make a list on that one. Beth for C. Okay, gotcha, Beth. Janine for B. Janine. Okay, B's gone. Kim for C. Okay, C's gone. And nobody for A. Oh, yeah. Nobody for A, the airy purple and ecru. Me love it. Okay, I'll make something out of it. You know, I have these ecru women that would go beautifully with. All right. Thank you, girls. Next. I have 4 yards of this beautiful pink. Well, I wouldn't call it pink. Yeah, I guess I would call it pink. It's the palest pink you've ever seen. Pale, pale, pale. It's almost a white, but this is white. So you can tell it's really pink. Pale, pale blush. I have 4 yards of that. I have this beauty. Where is it? There is 3 yards of this one, and it is 7 inches wide, and it's this gorgeous pink embroidery. Yummy. There's that one, and then I have this 1 yard of this one, and it's so vintage looking. It's got a little bit of sparkle in it, but it's pink with just a hair of sparkle. You almost don't see it. Can you see it? It's gorgeous. Very vintage looking. There are $4. Thank you, girls, for helping me purge my embroidery stash. All right, Kim for C. Thank you, Kim. No one for A. Or B. Alrighty. Let's get through this tub and then we'll go to handmaids. Let's see. I have 1 yard of this purple, deep, oops, I dropped the tub. Deep purple. It's double-sided also, so you get really a lot on there to use. I have 1 of those. I have this pale pink. It's very vintage looking also. Very wide. It has cream embroidery. And that is B. And then C. C is this kind of mauve color with this embroidery on it, and it's really a true pink, and it's also double-sided, so you get 2 for your money. Great. And there is a yard of that. $4. Go. 8.5 inches wide. This one is 9 inches wide. All right, Janine for C and A. And no one for the pale pink. Okay. All right, there you go. Anybody need any Reader's Digest books? Let me know. All right, let's do a couple handmades. So I saw a video that inspired me to make these. And, you know, I've done the collage snippet index cards and stuff like that, but these are page toppers. So you put them on the top or the side, either one, of your page to decorate your journals. And I used a lot of appliques, vintage wedding dress, pearls, rhinestones. They're just really, I threw everything in the kitchen sink in there. And then this is B. I have netting and tulle. It's very 3D. And sequins. That is B. And C is the little pale pink. Very detailed. It's like a little pillow. Okay, those are my collage toppers, and they're $4 a piece. I kind of loved making them, so I hope they all sell so I can make more. I love them. I'm like going, ah, yum. All right, where'd my sticky go? Everybody wants to see the pink. I know it. Okay, the first one is Beth. Thank you, Beth. It turned out so pretty, didn't it? It's got chiffon and sequins, and I mean, I can try to make one, but it won't look the same. Oh, and look, these are my own handmade little lace flowers that I make. They're real tiny. I make those. All right, Beth, there you go. B from the last round. What was B? The pink, Kim. Okay, I got you for that, but Beth got that one. No one for A or B? Good, because I love them. Light pink. Oh, that was A. That one. That was A. Where did not that one either? Where is it? Oh, this one. Gotcha. There's too many. There's that one. I got you. Too many. Okay, I got Kim for this one. Thanks, Kim. I was looking in the wrong bucket. Okay, I've also got this. Whoopsie. I've got 6 yards of this pretty heart trim. And I'm going to do it for $2 a yard. It's Venice lace. And then we'll get to some fabric. Hey, Mary. Mary wants one. Mary, go back and watch and see if there's anything you might want that you missed. Let me know. So I've got Mary and Beth. Anyone else? Vintage Venice lace. I had charms, I had handmaids, I had old papers, and that's all I see on that one. So I've got a couple lace. Now these are tatted bundles. Bundles of tatted goodness. So you get a little medallion. These are all vintage. A little motif, a little cream one, a little pink one, a little tiny purple, this really pretty picot, a tiny picot, oyster color tatting, a double tatting, and a green tatting. All in all, I had 15 on those, and that's a good price. 15 on all the tatted bits. Yes, I showed, and you might have gotten this. Let me look. Yeah, you got the new cash receipts, but I had the 1958 check stubs that were written in blue ink in cursive, and they're 9 for $3. So you get 3 pages, 3 on each page. 1958. If you want those, let me know. So anybody for the tatting? These are just the scrappy bundles, and then I have more down there by the half yard. Okay? Okay, let's do this fabric. I've got some cool fabrics for you. So I don't know if anybody missed it, but this rose fabric I showed last week, it is $2 a fat quarter. It's pink. Okay, Mary, I got you, hun. Thank you. And it's pink roses, red roses, yellow roses, purple roses, pink background. So that's $2 a fat quarter. It is vintage, probably from the 50s. Anybody interested in that? Okay. I have this, got too many things here. Let's go over to that bin. Look at this. This is olive green. I would call it a crepe. I'm not sure what they call this, but I bought it for the color. It's this beautiful olive green. It's very slinky, silky, almost like a silk feel to it. I'm going to do it for $2 a fat quarter, and I'll make a list. It's a beautiful olive green. If anybody knows, look how it frays beautifully. If anybody knows what this is, put it in chat. I'm pretty good at knowing my fabrics, but that one stumped me. All right. Now one for the olive green. All right. I showed doilies too, paper doilies and appliques, Mary. Little mini appliques. All right. I've got these quilt squares. Janine to the front of the hall. So I've got the floral. These look like 8x8s. Then I've got the green, some batik, more florals, green, more florals. And then here is a large pink one with the stripe. It's really large. So I will do all of those quilt squares for $4. Yeah, you would like those mini appliques, Mary. They were cool. They're all vintage. All right, Mary wants this. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate you. All right. I've got this, and this is linen. Now, it does have some fold stains, you know, when it's been folded for a while. Where were they? I didn't wash this. It does not smell, but it is linen. And it's a beautiful pink rose color. I'm looking for the stains, and I don't see them. But I saw them just a minute ago. But I guess they're not too prominent because I can't find them now. All right, linen, $2 a fat quarter. And this is the rose. It frays beautifully for snippets, for clusters. This is a really wonderful fabric. $2 a fat quarter. Mary for one. No one else sees the vision? Because I've got several linens today. All right. I've also got this linen. It is a beautiful pink, what would you call it? It's pink, pale pink. $2 a fat quarter. And it is a thin. So whereas that was a thicker linen, this is the thin linen. The beautiful color. No one for that one? Okay, here's the stain. It was on the turquoise. This is that turquoise linen. See the thicker linen? But it had like a coffee stain right here. So it's this beautiful turquoise color. I guess that's a linen. That's what I call it, linen. Anyway, it's $2 a fat quarter. And it might have stains from where it was folded. So just be aware this blue one was more stained than the, but that might wash out. I don't know. I did not wash it. Mary for the turquoise. Well, Mary, you're cleaning up today. Thank you. All right, what's left in this bucket? Got a couple odd and ends. I have this rose. It looks like half a yard of this cotton rose. I have this blue eyelet. And I have this piece of red seersucker. Now this is old, so it's been cut on. Well, it's almost a pink color, pink seersucker. And we'll do those for $2. Oh, great. Turquoise for Kim Goldstein. I gotcha. Thank you, Kim. Anybody for this round? It was supposed to be $2. All right, I'm going to make some dangles out of that. All right, I think I'll just do that. Okay. Oh. Okay. I have the, what do they call this? I can't ever think of the name of it. It's a beautiful royal blue. It is thick like a canvas. I said I was going to write it down so I could remember the name of it. But it's a vintage fabric too, and it's $2 a fat quarter. Paisley. There you go. I just thought of it. It's a beautiful blue with yellow and red paisley. And it's thick. Okay, no one for that one. Alrighty. I've got these quilt squares. It's a beautiful blue quilt that I cut up. And it's white on the back. And they're going to be $4. It would make a gorgeous journal cover. Perfect size. No one for quilt squares? What? All right, I've got this, I don't know what to call it. I think it's linen. It's what I call linen. But it's this beautiful taupe color. And that's $2 a fat quarter. What size on the quilt squares? They are 10 by 13. And then I've got this beautiful, I call this, if pink and purple had a baby, this is cotton. And this is linen. $2 a fat quarter. Mary for B. Thank you, Mary. There's a name for this in the bead world, and I can't, it escapes me. Hey, Rooster. All right, thank you so much. So, in case Kim is in here and Beth, you missed it, this is that upholstery fabric that was $200 a yard. It's designer upholstery fabric. It's baby blue with a pale tan background. And it reads like silver, but it's just stunning. And it was $200 a yard when I looked it up. Yeah. And it's $2 a fat quarter. Ricky, you want A from the last round? The taupe, I'll get it out. Taupe, linen. This one, the taupe linen, or the quilt square. I'm not sure which one. Yes, the taupe linen. Okay. I got you. Thanks, Ricky. Okay. Back to what I was saying. The designer fabric, $2 a fat quarter. Thank you, Mary. You can put it in for me. It was $200 a yard. I mean, I couldn't believe it, but it's stunning. Just stunning. Mary, you know you already got one of these, Mary, but you're welcome to get another. It's stunning. Make a beautiful journal cover. Or a bag. I'm thinking of a bag. Yeah, it is stunning. Do I got Mary. Anybody else want one? Kim, y'all are missing out. Beth, Kim, this stuff is just yum. Rooster, this would go great with one of your kits. Give it a high dollar upholstery fabric in there. Okay. Sales pitch over. All right, here's the rest of the fabric I found. Now look at this. This really dates it. So I've got the mustard, cotton mustard color. That's A. And look at B. Retro. Retro. It's butterflies in yellow and green. You know, in the 70s, my mama asked me what I wanted my room painted, and I said yellow and green. So that's definitely dates that. $2 a fat quarter. No one? Okay. Boy, what am I going to do with all this fabric? All right, I've got purple and red. Red linen and purple cotton. $2 a fat quarter. Oh, I didn't see you. Okay, gotcha. I got you, Miss Mary. You didn't come in. That's weird. All right. Beth wants B. Thank you, Beth. Anybody else for B? Or A, the red linen? It's YouTube, Mary. It's been acting up. Thank you, everyone. Oops. Okay. Okay. I've got purple cotton and purple satin. $2 a fat quarter. Actually, let's just do it just like a half a yard each. Let's just do it for the whole thing. No purple girls? All right. Okay, chiffon, anyone? Oh, Mary, I got you. Chiffon. Gorgeous rose-colored chiffon. So Mary and Beth came in for the purple cotton, and I will split it between you two, okay? Thank you so much. Yeah, I got you. Thank you. This is pink chiffon. It is a gorgeous rose. You know, you can ruffle this to make beautiful flowers. It's just yumminess. $2 a fat quarter. Kim for $2. It's I think it's chiffon. It's that really airy stuff, so I call that chiffon. I may be wrong, but that's what I call chiffon. Okay, Kim. All right, thank you. Okay, let's do something totally different. I make these books. Oh wait, hold on. I don't know if anybody is interested, but I had this in my mind and I wanted to do some scripture uh, snippets. So I finally sat down and did it one day. I don't know if y'all are interested, but if you're doing a prayer journal or something, here is scripture snippets. This has been on my mind for some time. I used appliques and vintage lace. Gorgeous. Something, I don't know, I don't think anybody's ever done scripture cards, but I thought about it and I thought, I had these scripture things from an old calendar and I thought, I want to do that because I would use that, put that in a tuck spot in a heartbeat. There's some of that torn lace. All right, that's F. And they're $3. Oops, I need to move over. Anybody want those? Alrighty. Okay, thought I'd show them. Okay, back to the books. I've been making books for some time, but I kind of had this idea to go shabby chic, and I kind of love it. So I took my embroidery and my fabric, and I made little shabby chic books for you to put in your purse and give as gifts. Little mini composition books. And there is the yellow roses. That's A. Here's the pink embroidery. That is B. I'm kind of in love with the white one. It's got beaded and pearls. I'm kind of in love with that one. That's C. This is a blue one, and it has this really beautiful little dangle, which is a rhinestone with a pearl and a rosette. It's got blue roses and blue tatting. That is D. I don't know if I'll get them all on there. Let's add this one. This is a beautiful pink rose with chiffon and layers over here and this dangle. And I'm going to do those. Uh-oh, what happened? Wow, I lost y'all. They're $4. That's what I usually charge for my books. Well, thank you, girls. Kim wants B. Kim's favorite color is pink. I already know that. And E. You can tell a lot by what they buy. Darla wants C. Thanks, Darla. I love that white one. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And D. Well, now I know, since Kim's in the house, that I need to make more pink for my girls. All right. No one for the yellow, huh? Thank you. Put that over there. I have a few more. I did this one and embroidery with pink and blue flowers. I did a rose fabric. And I did this beautiful little chiffon bow, the torn lace, the vintage roses, and then this rose with a pink doily beaded trim rose fabric. And they're $4. Oh, I have E. This is a beautiful cream with chiffon lace and vintage applique and vintage lace. So that's E. Make great gifts. Kim Forsey. Thanks, Kim. And that's all I see. All right. Okay. So let's do a couple handmaids. So I am a little tag challenged. But I was going to sit down and make some. I saw a video that inspired me. And what it inspired me is that tags don't have to be something, fancy. I just always, I could never make a tag. But she described it in a way that I thought I can do that. And so I made this tassel tag. And then it comes with this bag that is Japanese, and it has this beautiful pink applique flowers, and it will go in your journal. And then you're also getting a large sheet of the 50s wall wrapping paper that's roses and silver. So that is A. This is B. I just kind of love them. And then after I did these two, my brain kind of exploded on tags. I thought, I can do this. I can make a tag. I don't know why. I've never been able to make tags. Anyway, so this is the envelope that she comes in. It's also Japanese. And it's your favorite color. And then you get the 50s wrapping paper. And I'm going to do those for $7. I put a lot into this. Tulle and lace and appliques. So it's hard to price your own stuff, especially since I've never made tags before. Well, I take that back. I have made tags, but nothing like this. Okay, that's great. All right, let me put those over here. So I also made these, I don't know, I had bird on the brain. I made some page embellishments out of birds because I was thinking of springtime. Here is A, and you just put them on a page to decorate your page. That is A. B is this beautiful pink bird from Madagascar. C is the orange bird. And D is the yellow bird with this vintage eyelet down here. And those are $3. Since Ricky wanted to get a small doily pack, let me show you the French doilies. Anybody for those? All right. All right. What else do I have in this box? Vintage laces. Okay. Well, first let's do the French doilies in case anybody needs them. These are the French doilies, and they are 4 inches for that one. And this is the embossed 5-inch. They're 10 for $1. And do you have Any stamping fabric strips with words? Yeah, I do. I have the French script and I have the words. Mary, let me see if I can go get those. Let me find the bag. Thanks for asking. I got me enjoy these. Mary, I don't see them. Let me see if they're in here. I don't see them right off the bat. Look in here. Do you need any more wax linen? Because I did find that. What I said. Nope, not there. I have it, Mary, but I can't put my hands on it at the moment. But if you want to tell me which one you want. Oh, you wanted A from the last round? How come you didn't come in? I know. It's YouTube. Beth 3B. Hold on. 10 for $1. Oh, these. That's what these are. Let me write that down. And I will go back to you, Kim. Mary, I have the words, the vintage, stamped on them. So I have that one. And they're $3 for a yard. So when I do find the bag, I have that. I have French script. I have that. And I have one that says vintage and antique. And I have that one. And then I have the cursive words. So Mary wants a set of these and these. And Beth wants a set. Oh, she wants 3 sets. Okay. Okay, let me get the wax thread. So that is it for the French doilies. Does anybody else want any more before I go on? There you go. Now, Kim wanted, I'm not sure, I think it was this. Kim wanted this, right? A? Is that right, Kim? A or B? B. Okay, thanks, Kim. Thank you, hon. It's your favorite color. I gotcha. Let me put that over here. Now, on the stamped fabric, Ricky says she wants the vintage and antique stamp. Okay. And who else wants stamped fabric? Mary, which would you like? You wanted some too. She wants the vintage and the script. I wish I could show you. They're wonderful. Okay. Sorry, I can't find them at the moment. So I have a pile of lace here. Oh, let me go get the wax linen. I wish I could find those. I usually have them all in here, but they're probably in the other room. Okay, so Mary wants French script. I got you, honey. I'll put you on my notebook. So while I was getting the wax linen, I found these Edith Holden packs. These are Italian and German. That is A. Italian and German. Italian and German. $5. And then this pack has, it's a larger Edith Holden. And I don't know, it's $5 too. No. Yeah. Okay, so the Italian and German and the English larger one. They're $5 a pack. And they were just there, so I thought I would show them to you. Well, hello, Terry. Welcome in. Terry. Thank you, girls. I have 2 of the Italian and German left. Okay. Then, while I was over there, I found these mathematical books. Mathematical Monthly from 1960. Great for collage because they have all these little numbers and calculations and diagrams. Lots of numbers. Okay. And I'm coming, Mary. I'm coming. These are $3 a piece. $3 for the mathematical books. If anybody wants them. Look at the calculations. I love this for collage. No one for them? Okay. Wax linen from Miss Mary, A, B, C, D, E. So, I had an order that wasn't picked up, so I have quite a bit left. So, wax linen. This is a turquoise, buttercream yellow, green, variegated green, red, and blue, and dark navy. $2. Not 12, 2. Beth for A. And Terry for E. And Mary for B. And C and D. Thank you, girls. Oh, get over there. No. If you get that on there, you won't get it off. I work hard to keep this countertop clean, free of stuff. Okay, I've got one white, one cream, pink, oopsie, traveling, purple, and I have two purple, and then orange. $2. Okay, Beth for B. Darla, sorry, B's gone. Terry for C. Mary for D. Terry for E. And going back up, Beth for A. She wanted D next. D. Hi, Beth, in case I didn't say that. And Mary for A. All right. Good thing I brought this out. Thanks, Mary. Gray. Oh, boy. It's going to be a fight. Pale pink. Found another white one. Beth, I'll put your name on that because I know you wanted that. Teal. I have two of those. One is a little lighter, one's a darker. Turquoise. And I have two. I have a darker gray. A lighter gray, a darker gray. $2. No problem. I have more of this in the van with my bead show stuff, and I'll get it out next week and bring it. Terry for B. Beth for C. Because beaders use this quite often. Mary for A. Then Beth, C is gone. C is gone, Mary. Mary for E. And the dark turquoise. Does not even look like turquoise on the screen. Isn't that funny? It's a dark, looks gray on the screen. How weird. Mary, okay. Alrighty. Next, I've got black. I have two black. I found another yellow. I've got a chestnut brown. And this is kind of a dark coffee color with a little red tint. And I found one more pale pink and then the dark turquoise. That's all that I have right now. Thank you, everyone. Let's see. Oop, gotta go up. Terry for C. I keep belching. My lunch, my breakfast did not go down very well. Scrambled eggs. Darla for C. C is gone. Darla for D. Mary for B. Beth for E. Dark turquoise for Mary. Nobody wants the blacks. The A's are the blacks. Terry wants the black. It's more like a charcoal. It's not really black. It's like a dark gray charcoal. And that's all I got left. Darla. Thank you, ladies, so much. Woohoo. Don't do that. Thanks, Mary. All right, vintage lace. I've got this eyelet that has little embroidered bows. Little bows on it. That is A. I've got this rose lace. I probably only have 2 yards left of that. That is B. And I've got this beautiful vintage lace. It's polka dotted, scalloped. And that is C. And they're $2 a yard. Were there 2A? Yeah, I got you one. I got Darla one. Darla came in before you. Sorry. Did I put it in? Hold on. $2 a yard. Let me make a list. Terry, put it in again if I missed you. The bow, the pink, and the polka dot. Okay. Thanks, Darla. Thank you. I will. Thank you, Mary. So Terry wants A and C. Thank you, Terry. Anybody else before we go on? Right, got that. What else is in my little goodie box here? I've got these. Oh, Rooster. Rooster wanted A and C. Thank you, Rooster. All right. I've got these old flinch cards. I kind of love them. And then I've got these girl cards. A or B, 3 for $1. The girls, vintage ladies, or the flinch. Okay, Terry for B times 3. Thanks, Terry. Anyone else? Retro girls. Alrighty. Does anybody need a Rolodex to do Rolodex projects? I have this little mini Rolodex. It has the cards in case you're doing it with the Marguerite Miller or something. It's a mini Rolodex. I'll do it for $3. Okay, let me put that up. Okay. On the tag. Oh, Terry, you want it? Sure. Sure. Awesome. Okay, let's do some postcards real quick. Postcards. I have this girl. This girl. Do you see me above with about the jump rings? No, I don't see you. Let me see. Rebecca, when you get a chance, do you have any small silver and gold jump rings? If so, put some aside for me. I do, and I will. This girl is definitely 30s. This one. This one. And this one. They're $1 a piece. You're welcome. Rooster. Any particular size or just a mix? Okay. No one for postcards? These beautiful women? Let's see. Darla for A. And B. Thank you, Darla. Got this girl. I love this one with the feather in her hair. B. Pink. C. Oh, okay, Rooster. D. Look at the pink roses in the background. And look at the feather, pink feather hat. Oh my gosh. All right, so those go to Rooster. $1. Go. I had charms earlier, Rooster. If you need charms, I had Tree of Life, butterflies, dragonflies, sewing, in case you need any charms. Anybody for this round? The cool hat. Alrighty. I have don't lose it. This girl holding flowers. These are nice weight postcards. See? Oh, I love this. The lady with the suit and the attaché. D. and E. There we go. $1. Oh, I need to move over. Darla for D. No one else? I love the girls with flowers. Here is this girl with flowers in her hair. This girl with feathers. This girl. She's very airy looking. And they're $1. We'll go to something else. No one for that round. Okay, whoopsie. I gotcha. All right. Okay, let's do the fabric. I have this red and black fabric. It's duck cloth, so it's thicker like canvas. That is A. I have this blue and white stripe cotton, and this red floral. It's very different. And that is C, and they're $2 a fat quarter. And that will finish off the fabric. And what's left in there is tablecloths. Does anybody need a white linen tablecloth? Or just for the fabric and stuff? Let me know. So B times 4 for Kim. If you're going to get 4, that's a yard. Okay. Thank you, Kim. And that's all I see. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. Good, because I have plenty. I've got like, these I took to my bead shows. So this is a gorgeous white linen tablecloth. And embossed in it, almost like damask, it has leaves. I did not measure, but my tables at the bead show were 8 foot, and this probably fits it. I'm going to do it for, it's gorgeous. Now, it does have 1 or 2 stains, like there's a little bitty one. But it's got these embossed leaves. I'm not sure if you can see. But I had 10 on it, but I'm going to do them for 5. And it's probably an 8 foot tablecloth. It's gorgeous. Just saying, just saying. Terry. Thanks, Terry. I've also got a cream damask, and it is Christmas theme, but if you're just going to use the fabric, you don't care because you won't see it. It's a beautiful cream, damask. It has that shimmer and then not shimmer. I'll do this for $4. It's a smaller size, but it's still quite large. But it is true cream. I like having both white and cream because I don't mix white and cream usually. So no one for that one. Okay. Then I've got anybody else interested? Got a linen tablecloth. It is, well, it looks like linen. It's got that cross hatch weave, but I think it's probably polyester. It's a cream color, but it would make great backgrounds. $5. So I don't know how many people are interested, but I have like 6 tablecloths down here. So I won't bore you if you're not interested in tablecloths. Okay. So we went through the fabric. Let's see what's any interest in okay, doily packs. Cupcake doily packs. 20 doilies for $5. They range from a 5-inch to a 1-inch. Cupcake doily packs. No? Okay, I also have the rag paper pack. Oh, Kim, you want one? I gotcha. The rag paper pack, I have one left. It's got, gosh, I didn't keep the one. It's all rag paper. I didn't keep the one that has all my writing on it. Let me find it here. There it is. There she is. But I still don't have the one with the writing on it. Tells me all my old books. Oh, bless it. I thought I kept the one that had the writing on it. Okay. Anywho, these rag paper folios, they're from the 1700s to the 1900s. You have French, Latin, German, more French, more Latin, Italian, and you also have back here 1800s Japanese onion skin paper folios, vintage woodblock, Italian, and this is from a French 1933 almanac. So all of those rag paper folios were $14. I wish I had my list, but somehow I sold the one with the list. Okay, thanks, Beth, for coming. Have a good night. They're $14 for the rag paper folio packs. And I have 4 of them. And for that, okay, I didn't hear anybody about the Reader's Digest. I have these wooden spools. They are cardboard on the end, metal on the inside, and they have fibers on them. They are 3 inches. I think they'd be great for a snippet roll. I'm going to sell them for $2 a piece. No one for that. All right, I have a couple dangles. This is a sewing dangle for your journals. It's pink. It has pearls and lampwork and rhinestones and metal beads and scissors and a sewing machine and a thread, needle, and crystals. That is A. I have this beautiful pink one. It is also knitting, and it's got your skein of yarn, scissors, a ruler. It's got pearls and lampwork and crystals. That is B. C is this baby blue. It is a sewing journal dangle with a dress and a sewing machine and scissors. It is lampwork, pearls, and crystal. And those are $6 for the dangles. Kim for A and C. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate that. So those are the only dangles I brought out for today, but I usually have a lot of those. All right, I found this coffee dyed muslin, torn coffee dyed muslin, $2. Oh, and then tatting. We must not forget the tatting. That's why we're all here. Oh, bless it. Okay, tatting. I went through my stash, and there's only a few that are $8, but let me show you. That's why we're here, Rebecca. Get the tatting out. All right, here we go. This is all old vintage tatting. It is half a yard. So this one is this beautiful little yellow, pale yellow and white. These are $4. This one is a pale white, little tiny delicate. All handmade, of course. This one is a ecru neutral color. So small I can't get it out. This one is a beautiful larger ecru color. This one has ecru cream and blue, royal blue. And they're $4. Any interest in tatting? No tatting, people? What about pink? Any interest in pink tatting? $4? I won't go through the whole bag if you're not interested. Alrighty. We'll go to something else. Alright, I have these buttons, and they are 50 cents a bag. And they're pink. So, actually, they're pink and red. Let's see if I can get two of the same. So, these are pink ones, about the size of nickel. Here's some tiny pink ones. Tiny pink mother of pearl. Dark pink mother of pearl. And these shank pink buttons. And they're 50 cents a bag. Thank you, Kim. We'll do a couple rounds of this and see if anybody wants pink buttons. I also have red buttons over here. I sorted them by color. Kim for A. And C. Thanks, Kim. Then I have these pink shank buttons. These white mother of pearl. I have these dark cranberry, very tiny doll buttons that are pink. And I have these mother of pearl pink. 50 cents. Ouch. We don't have to do those if y'all aren't into buttons. I'm over again, aren't I? So keep moving. Christine for A and C. Thanks, Christine. Do y'all want to keep going with the buttons, or have you had your fill? Ooh, these are pretty. These are mother of pearl shank buttons. Here is a medium-sized pink, baby pink shank buttons. And hey, Catherine, here's a tiny pink. That's like the doll size. Welcome in. How are you feeling? And this is white mother of pearl. 50 cents. Go. No one for that. Okay. Good, good. Alright, what else do I have in my box down here? Okay, I've got these metal tags, and they're 50 cents a pack. So there's 3 tags in each one, and they're rounded top on A, the tag shape on B, and that's cheaper than you can get it anywhere else. The square is C, square tag. Great for rusting. I've done that before. There's another rounded and another square. And this is a pointy one. I only got one pointy one. 50 cents. Catherine for A, B, and C. Thank you. I don't see anybody else for metal. Alrighty. Okay. I think I'm almost done. Oh, another A, B, and C. A, B, and C. Dr. Catherine. I have this Edith Holden. Sorry, I keep belching my breakfast. This is Edith Holden, 1977. Hey, Sandy. You missed the tatting. Edith Holden, 1977. I'll do it for $20. And I have Terry and Rooster. I have another one down there, Rooster. I'll give it to you. All right. Thanks so much. So, like I was saying, I have Reader's Digest books that are available. I have these tags. So, you know, I always considered myself tag challenged, but I watched a video this week that kind of, they described making tags in a very simple method that I thought I could do. And so I made these tags, and I think you'll like them. So this is A, and I liked it because I could use all my chiffon and lace, and yet it was simple, elegant, you know, kind of the way I do things is this way. That's B. Here is C. It says inspire. And D has beaded applique on it and a little fluff, and it says peace. And then I did a yellow one, and it says grateful. But I love these. I was really inspired by that video. So these are going to be $4. I don't know if anybody's interested, but I was really happy to see those. I like the way they came out. Coming from someone who really doesn't make tags very often. Big Mama. Thank you, Catherine, for E. A, B, C, D, E, the yellow. Thank you so much. I had fun making them. Oh, Kim wants A. Thank you, Kim. Catherine wants B. Kindness. Thank you, Catherine. Those two are left. All right. I had this one with rose fabric, rose paper, says love, and applique. This is also rose paper. I think that's Ooh La La Vintage Treasures paper, if I remember correctly, that I used. Printable. That is B. And I did another yellow that turned out really cute. It's got sweetness, and I put some embroidery on it and beaded applique. That is C. And here is another one of the rose collage, and it says inspire. And this applique is old from a dress. $4. Oh, that's all right. I can go back through it. We did not do a lot because nobody was interested, but I can do it. A round or two, no problem. So any interest in this round or I'll put them up. Okay, thank you, girls. Oh, Kim for A. Gotcha, Kim. Thank you, thank you. That will go with your big pack. All right, I want to show these because I know Catherine loves these, and these I don't think you've seen. I have these postcards of these girls from the 30s. Okay, the other yellow for Big Mama. Thank you, Big Mama. I have this. She's holding some roses, and this girl. And they're $1 for the postcards. In case anyone missed it, where's that other one? There it is. That's Kim's. Okay, have a good day. Bye. Oh, good. Christine for A and C. A and C. Thank you, Christine. Aw, that's sweet. I wish I were there. All right, thanks, girls. All right, what else do I have? So, Big Mama left, so no tatting. So, Kim, I don't know if you're interested in this, but I do these sewn papers out of coffee dyed paper. I'll show you that one in a minute. So, if you're interested, I don't know, but you get 10. This is the yo-yo tabs. These are the fabric tabs. These are the ruffle tabs. And these are the lace tabs. And you get 10 sheets of coffee dyed sewn paper for $5. So since you're new, if any of those appeal to you or anybody in chat, the yo-yo, the fabric, the ruffle, or the lace. And they're all on coffee dyed paper. Happy paper. Happy. Kim wants the lace one. Thank you, Kim. And then I had a pack over here of coffee dyed foreign language. And it's got Greek, it's got French, Polish, Chinese, German, Latin, English, Italian, and then I also included some of my coffee dyed paper. I have 2 of those packs, and they're $5. 10 sheets of coffee dyed foreign language. 2 of those. Anybody wants those? All right. Thank you for looking. All right. What's next? I think I've done everything. I'm looking around. I have a lot of page embellishments. You want me to show a few of those? Well, we did the birds, but there's a lot of handmaids over here. lot of handmade in this bucket. Oh, you might be interested in those. Glassine bag packs. Going from a real small one to like a 4-inch, $1.50. Glassine bag packs. Oh, okay. I'm trying to reach all these. Okay, got it. 2 for Christine. Thank you, Christine. All right, let's do a round of these beautiful page embellishments. This girl has all the embroidery, very beautiful, green and gold and pink. B is this really airy blue one, blue and pink. C, got a little beaded butterfly down there. D is this yellow bird with the crochet. And E is the purple floral with purple embroidery. And they're $3. Rooster for A. Thank you, Rooster. I've got this beautiful baby blue one with this embroidery. This beautiful one, I love her. And this peach one. And this one is pink rose. And then I love this one. I had this fringe trim, and it's like she's wearing this really beautiful plum dress. And I had just the right applique to put on there. It's very pretty. And that is $3. All right, that's it. No one for this round? Okay. Well, I guess that'll do me for today. Thank you all for coming and shopping. Everybody will get a gift in their box. And I'll invoice tomorrow. Whoops, Rooster. C. The blue. I thought was that the peach, Rooster? I can't remember. Or the heavens. Which one was it? What color? I don't remember. I knew this one was the last one. I think this was C. The peach? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Rooster. I gotcha. All right. So I'll invoice tomorrow, and if you didn't meet the $10 minimum, we'll hold it for one more week. And I appreciate y'all for coming. It's really a blessing having y'all shop with me. And we will see you next Sunday with all different stuff. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.